Welcome to this 5-minute meditation on a dandelion, which I hope you'll find restful and helpful in finding easier ways to connect with nature at this moment in time. I'm Rachel Massey and I run a project called Other Ways to Walk, which is all about finding ways to connect with nature. There's tons of evidence about the benefits of nature connectedness, with suggestions that it can reduce stress, improve sleep and boost the immune system. And there's even new emerging evidence that these benefits can be achieved by connecting with nature on a screen, a photograph or a video. So I'm going to talk you through the process of a guided meditation to connect with a dandelion, focusing on moving from looking towards really seeing. And as an artist, I know this sort of slow looking is a fundamental skill. Ruskin talked about the link between close looking and drawing, which he described as giving us back the power to appreciate the obvious. And as a mindfulness practitioner, I know this state of flow and absorption that we feel when we're drawing is the result of a particular kind of curious attentiveness, similar to the state of mindfulness as described by Jon Kabat-Zinn. It's about choosing where to place the attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally. So before we start, I'm going to give you a few words about the dandelion. I picked this plant because nature connection doesn't need a special trip to the countryside. It grows everywhere. Dandelions can be found in urban places, in countryside. We can all find a dandelion to appreciate. It's one of the most overlooked and undervalued of the British wildflowers, demonised by gardeners who aspire to a manicured lawn, or used as a warning to children, it'll make you wet the bed. And there's some truth in that. Dandelion is a diuretic, so it can be used to treat water retention or lower blood pressure. The bitter leaves help digestion, and the root has a mild laxative effect, and the milky white juice is good for warts. So it's all kinds of things, but more than that, it's a glowing sunshine, shining yellow before the clouds of seeds form the dandelion clock. And once you start to pay attention to the dandelion, I think it becomes a miracle, transforming before your eyes. So we're going to start to move towards a more meditative look at the dandelion now. If you haven't already, make sure you're comfortable and not going to be disturbed for 3 or 4 minutes. If it's comfortable for you, sit tall with both feet on the floor. And if it's not, sit any way that does feel comfortable. Make any adjustments to your room or your space. Make sure you can see the screen and settle down. And you might want to pause the video while you just get that sorted out. And then when you're ready, settle and close your eyes. Or if you're not comfortable with closed eyes, just soften your gaze and start to introduce a few deeper breaths. And as you're breathing, just start to notice all the parts of the body in contact with the floor. Feeling yourself supported by the earth, held by gravity. Tune into the sensations in all the parts of the body in contact with the ground. What sensations are there here? Perhaps noticing tingling, pressure, perhaps vibrating, areas of cool or warmth. Just feeling your body held by the earth. And then with the next out breath, perhaps it's possible for you to start to feel yourself letting go, breathing out any tightness or sensations in the body. Scanning through from the face, the neck, breathing out the tension down into the feet, out through the sitting bones, breathing out tension in the shoulders, chest, belly, feeling them drain into the ground, releasing those tensions, and just take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready to do so, gently and slowly starting to open the eyes and beginning to take in the view of this dandelion clock. Imagine it's the first time you've ever looked at anything like this. What do you notice? Perhaps noticing the movement of the dandelion as it's responding to the breeze, the movement of insects in the flowers, pollinating the flowers, the different pace of movement perhaps in different leaves. Perhaps you notice the colours, the vivid green where the light shines through the leaves and the darker green in the shadows, the different shades of blue in the flowers. Noticing the shapes of different plants, or perhaps tuning into the sounds near and far. Notice what sensations are in your body and welcome all these sensations. They're all exactly right for you just now as you're tuning into this dandelion. It's possible that you'll get drawn into the details, noticing individual dandelion seeds, perhaps imagining the sensation of them just drifting past your cheek on the wind. The fairy-like touch of the seeds, or remembering the smell of lying on grass, green, earthy, comforting. Imagining the sharp, bitter taste of a freshly washed dandelion leaf in a salad. Just spend a few moments here noticing what you notice. And I'll finish now with the words of poet Walt Whitman in his poem The First Dandelion. Simple and fresh and fair from winter's close emerging, as if no artifice of fashion, business, politics had ever been, forth from its sunny nook of sheltered grass, innocent, golden calm as the dawn, the spring's first dandelion shows its trustful face.